If your 2007 to 2018 JK Wrangler's front end is feeling loose, or you've got the dreaded death wobble, this front track bar is the way to cure your Jeep's woes. This is a stock replacement that will perfectly replace a worn out original part and will do the same job for a heck of a lot less money than you'd spend if you got it directly from your dealer. The solid front axle setup of the Wrangler makes these rigs inherently very capable, but those things bring their own unique set of problems to solve. A critical component of this system is the track bar, which connects the axle to the frame and keeps it in alignment. As components wear, that bar can develop play and it can shift your angle side to side and throw off your steering, the drive shaft, and just generally have some unpleasant results. This is one of the main reasons that Jeeps develop the death wobble or become hard to handle at highway speeds, with the steering wheel just bouncing all over the place. This track bar is essentially a duplicate of your factory unit, so it is perfectly suited to a stock height JK. You get new bushings at each end as well to help remove any slop or play, and this is going to get your axle centered under the Jeep and get things back in alignment so you can drive it safely and comfortably both on and off road. Now, it is worth noting again that this is designed to work on a Jeep that is at its stock height. If your JK is lifted, you may want to consider an adjustable bar that is designed for lifted applications. But if you just want something to replace your original, this will absolutely fit the bill. Much like your factory track bar, this is made from stainless steel that is finished in black, so it will be protected from rust and corrosion, and it will also blend in with the rest of your axle and suspension components. You do also get brand new sleeved rubber bushings on either end, again just like your original, so this is going to leave your Jeep feeling pretty much brand new. Pricing might just be the best part though, as this one's only going to run you about $175. Now, the comparable part from Mopar or your Jeep dealer is going to cost you more than double that price, so unless you want sticker shock, don't even bother looking for it. So for a lot less money, you're going to get what is essentially the same part, and it'll have your JK feeling just like it did the day it rolled off the assembly line. Installation also gets a 1 out of 3 on our difficulty meter, and the job should only take you about 1 hour to complete. You can reuse your old hardware, and since there are only 2 bolts holding this in place, it's a pretty easy job to tackle at home in your driveway or garage. We're going to walk you through the installation process right now, step by step, so for that, let's head on out to the shop and we'll get right to it.
For this install, you need an impact, a 21mm socket, a 21mm wrench, ratchet straps, and not shown on screen is either a pole jack or a floor jack. Today we're going to be installing the panhard bar on our Jeep Wrangler. Let's get into it. First, you want to remove this bolt right here with a 21mm socket and an impact. After that, you want to remove this bolt right here, and to do that you're going to need a 21mm wrench, a 21mm socket, and an impact. And you can just pull out your panhard bar. Now it's time to install the new track bar, and to do this, first we're going to put a bolt through the bottom hole right here. Then we want to make sure that we have something under the axle to give it lift. In this case, it's a pole jack for me. To get this hole to line up, we're going to be using a ratchet strap. So we're going to find a spot to put this on. It's like, I can put it right here on the knuckle, be good enough. Then we want to put the other part of the ratchet strap. You can wrap it around the frame. Just be careful of the brake lines that are up there, cooler lines. We're going to pull the ratchet strap tight, and we're going to start tightening it. Now that it's lined up, as you saw, we put the bolt through the hole. Then we can take our nuts and hand tighten them on. To tighten these down, we're going to be using a 21mm socket and impact. For this one, for the upper one, we're going to be using a 21mm socket and impact and a 21mm wrench. Now that we have the new track bar fully installed, I'm going to remove the ratchet strap and remove the pole jack. Also, if I didn't mention this already, which I don't think I did, be very careful when you undo this because it is under a lot of force and tension. You don't want to break your fingers or snap them or anything like that. Alrighty, that about wraps up this review and install of the front track bar for a 2007 to 2018 Jeep Wrangler JK. Thank you for watching, and remember, for everything Wrangler, keep it right here at ExtremeTerrain.com.